Welcome back to another video. More than likely you've seen the finished walkthrough video of the Stygian Tearoom that I posted the other day. Here is a refresher of the mods you'll need to do this build in Conan Exiles. Save your blueprints now. This build is primarily constructed with stone brick, sandstone extension pieces, and CC trellis pieces. The layout of this build may seem simple, constructed of basic rectangles, but we're going to elevate this design. Based off ancient Egyptian structures and technologies used even today, this build will feature a flat roof that comes with many advantages. Ancient Egyptians kept flat roofs for the benefit of outdoor living and storage, as rain was rare. A flat roof was also an ideal place for family gatherings and summertime sleep, as the roofs are cooler at night than indoors. This design was also heavily influenced by some of the structures we see in The Mummy and Spartacus. Material-wise, this is meant to be more Egyptian, but influences from Roman and Greek cultures could be seen. I've always loved the idea of courtyards and cloisters, anything with a covered walkway for conversation. In the finished build, the courtyard rests against a ruined piece on the slave road when the unnamed city was operational. Here's where we're going to start using the step-up method, which uses foundations, door frames, and fence foundations. Add a door frame on top of a fence foundation. Then add a foundation piece and lift it slightly. Remove the original fence foundation and replace it higher on the new foundation piece. Replace the rest as needed. I've chosen to raise this section of the build twice. A single step up or step down can be walked up. Increasing the step up 2 times will require either a step down or a stair piece. If you're wondering how we're going to sort out the wall height differences, a simple fix will be shown later. I wanted to add some tasteful step downs for the entrance, and really give that comfortable walk-in feel. For a step down, use a foundation piece and connect a lowered fence foundation to it. From there, fill in the shape you need to complete the step down and repeat to your liking. The secondary rooms on either side of the middle section were raised to help create a divide and separation in the build. I ran into issues in this particular part because I did not realize that my fence foundations were already at their max height. When that happens, don't worry, you can stack your fence foundations or bury them beneath. Here I thought I was successful with my fence foundation placement, but I quickly realized that I was wrong. So we try again with the knowledge of how easy fence foundations are to stack and remove the issue. And bury the lowest fence foundation to help support the one above to complete the step up. And like I said in the beginning, this would be an elevated design. I added a 1x3 pond. In ancient Egypt, these were common for decor, hydroponics, and fish hatcheries. For my build, I opted for luxurious wooden floors for the main area of my tea room. Because wood was so rare along the Nile, ancient Egyptians had to import timber. Timber was considered a precious material given its rarity, and was traded for in exchange for crops, papyrus, and gold. I'm going to be placing some stair pieces for the transitions into the middle section rooms, but they are not required. However, because this section is 2 step-ups, a stair piece is required, or you'd have to climb or jump up to get into the room. The CC trellis pieces from the CreatureComfort mod are perfect for a desert structure. These 2 wall-high lattice pieces are so pretty. You might be thinking, so the gap in these walls is so gross, and it's perfectly acceptable thing. I agree. But don't worry, with the use of modern technology, I'm going to show you how we hide that little inconvenience. The biggest trick or tip I can give you for building with different elevations is to treat each section as its own. They may technically share walls, but remember that the roofs need to be kept separate and individual. As a neurodivergent, keeping these rooms separated in my mind helps me figure out how to make them work together. I complete the walls as needed, making sure that each space is kept individual with its own 3 wall sections. I decided to add the back walkway, which would have been seen if the finished build wasn't backed against the ruined piece. If you do not align all your ceiling pieces in the same direction, I want you to know that I judge you harshly. To fix this issue, we're going to finish the ceiling, then hang a wall from the ceiling to simply make the doorway a single wall space. I want to point out that we are only attaching ceiling pieces to the walls that are the height of the room and not the shared wall. In the finished build, I did not fully showcase the spiral staircase that gives roof access. And now the secret to my success in building prowess. PEB double door frames, angled included, double wall extensions, improved and expanded sockets, support beams, angled included, ceiling doors, 60-degree extensions, stackable fence pieces, half wall extensions with increased sockets, and gate frame extension. PEB allows for the use of multi-socketed pieces that when added, hide within the piece and add the full amount of support needed. The additional socket allows you to snap pieces into different sockets, making the pillar method with stairs obsolete. With the additional sockets, adding pillars to a build, even for decor purposes, is a simple 2-step process. You can use these to hide seams, add support, create new shapes, and use pieces in much different ways. Our roof access had stumped me for a moment, but because you can sometimes sink awnings, there was a solution. The feet of the awnings will poke through the ceiling below, but will not be entirely noticeable, or at least shouldn't be. These little steps are from the LBPR Tavern set, and they will also peek through the ceilings, if someone's looking. Enclose the roof in fence pieces. I use these great ones from the CreatureComforts trellis set. So pretty. Even though these sealed walls offer nothing in the way of inner space or usefulness, I prefer at least one foundation wide for an exterior wall. Again, contending with the issue of different levels in a single build, LBPR is making this happen. Close the rest of the roof with stone brick pieces. The variety will help break up texture with the trellis fences. And now you're going to watch me struggle with the pillars I intended to use to hide the raw edges of the walls. Because at this point it was 2 AM and I was running on a brain made of Swiss cheese powered by coffee and hyperfixation. This was the hardest part of the build, just trying to get these pillars to line up like I wanted them to. But again, we were already sitting at peak gremlin hours and processing power was dwindling. These are going to be the supports for a roof gazebo I had added to the finished build. Oh look, our first customer. I generally don't fully listen to the music I use for audio until I'm doing my final editing and checks. Kind of a bop. Thank you for watching and taking the time. Any questions or comments? Leave them down below. If you like this content, please leave a like or subscribe to my channel, and check out my other builds. Remember to ring the bell to get notified when new content is added.